Welcome to Judge of Ghana TV. Akwa Baba, Judge of Ghana TV so.
In this episode of Judge of Ghana TV, it is titled NDC MPs Involved in NIMOS Attack Case. In this episode, we're going to look at key National Democratic Congress persons who are involved in this attack on the National Anti-Illegal Mining Task Force, NIMOS. Here's a summary of the ongoing case involving an attack on a National Anti-Illegal Mining Task Force, which has led to the implication of two high-profile MPs from the National Democratic Congress, NDC.
No, it is false. He did not go there to restore calm. I would say that he was rather the originator of the controversy. Because if he had not gone there with his men, about 20 of them, the commander of NIMOS would have handed over the suspect to the police. And they would have taken it from there, and there would be no agitation or controversy to solve for him to come in to restore calm. And even at the police station, they traced when the NIMOS guards were following to the police station, he followed them with his men to the police station and still repeated the same demands that they should release them. And he continued to make the demands until they were released, actually. And all the seized items handed over to the guys before he left the police station.
So, Erastus, this happened over the weekend. Have the police returned to Shidiem to rearrest those suspects, including the Burkinabés?
No, and I'm learning from my intelligence that those who were arrested have bolted. They've left the town. And they've left with the exhibits that were taken from them. And in fact, the MP insisted that they give it back to them. And so the men that he brought took the keys from them to take some of the items and went away.
So this includes the prime suspect, Alex. Is that correct?
Yes.
He has also bolted.
Yes.
All right. Well, Erastus, as always, we are grateful to you for digging into this matter. How are the people of Shidiem responding to suddenly becoming the center of national news?
Because if you go to Shidiem, you realize there are many illegal mining camps in the area. And the people are bought into that illegality. And when you have the MP for the area knowing very well that there is something like this going on, something that is really at the heart of health for the entire public in Shidiem. Because if you're using cyanide, which is very, very dangerous, when it gets to the soil and it rains, it will seep into underground water. It's difficult to take out. Every crop you grow around that area will have some traces of it. And so these people are poisoning the entire community. And people are aware, the police are aware, the MPs are aware, and they did nothing about it until NIMOS went in there to stop it. And I think this must not be allowed to continue.
Right. So, I mean, it's of interest to me that the people themselves, when they arrived at the police station, they seemed to be on the side of those seeking the release of the suspects. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Well, Erastus, thank you once again for bringing some clarity to this matter. We appreciate it.
Key figures involved. The first individual is Ebenezer Akufo-Addo. He is the Member of Parliament of the Asitifi North. Ebenezer Akufo-Addo is the Member of Parliament of Asutifi North. Allegedly, he led the mob, demanded the release of suspects, and incited the crowd. He's being formally charged and arraigned to court. That's what's happening. The next person is Collins Dowda, Member of Parliament of Asutifi South. He was not present at the scene, but was allegedly cited by Akufo-Addo as having sent him. He is being questioned by the police. I want us to, and let's talk about the next person. The next person is Colonel Dominic Bua. He's the Director of Operations at NIMOS. He's the leader of the anti-illegal mining team that was attacked. But I want us to talk about Collins Dowda. There's a question mark on the character of Collins Dowda because he had a case to do with building affordable houses and the failure to use the money wisely. And that case was not completed under the erstwhile Nana Addo Dankwa Dr. Bawumia regime. So when the National Democratic Congress took over in John Mahama's government on the 7th of January 2025, subsequently the Attorney General Dominic Ayini basically cancelled or said the Attorney General's office was no longer interested in a series of high-profile NDC politically exposed persons cases, which were being had been arraigned to court and was ongoing under the erstwhile Nana Addo Dr. Bawumia regime. So the character of Collins Dowda is questionable because his name has been mentioned in this NIMOS incident as well. Let's carry on. Kindly go to www.kofi.com/coachra. Download these two free ebooks. The first ebook is on 365 days of leadership daily devotional. And the other book is on corruption. Corruption in the 54 countries of Africa. Summary of the incident and the aftermath. The situation involved a single event that triggered a series of legal and political consequences. The attack, November 1st, 2025. A NIMOS team led by Colonel Dominic Bua arrested several suspects engaged in illegal mining near Broni Krom. Exhibits seized, including a pistol, ammunition, and unregistered vehicles. As the team prepared to take the suspects to the Hwediem police station, Member of Parliament Ebenezer Akufo-Addo arrived with a group and demanded their release. That is where the interfering with the operations of NIMOS took place. When refused, his group forcibly freed the suspects and chased the officers. So they acted as vigilantes, the group that came with the Member of Parliament in the form of Ebenezer Akufo-Addo, became vigilantes, and they actually forcibly freed the suspects and chased the officers. A mob of about 600 people allegedly incited by the MP later besieged the police station, vandalizing property and threatening to burn it down. So after they had freed the suspects and chased away the officers, the thugs, who were acting like vigilantes, went on to, they basically rushed the police station and threatened to burn it down, and they vandalized it in the process. Official response and investigations. The Inspector General of Police directed the CID headquarters to take over the investigation. So the matter has been moved from the local police at the crime scene. The matter has been upgraded and brought to the Criminal Investigation Department at the police headquarters in Accra. The Lands Minister and the Speaker of Parliament condemned the attack and emphasized that no MP is above the law. The Bureau of Public Safety called for a full-scale investigation and parliamentary inquiry. Legal proceedings. MP Akufo-Addo was invited by police, formally charged, and arraigned to court on November 4th, 2025. Both Akufo-Addo and Collins Dauda are being investigated by the police CID. Akufo-Addo denies the allegations, claiming he was at the scene to calm tensions and restore public order. But the effects was contrary to what Akufo-Addo is claiming. Why this case matters? This case has significant implications beyond the immediate violence. 1. Obstruction of national policy. The attack is seen as a direct obstruction of the government's effort to combat illegal mining, Galamsey, a major environmental and economic issue in Ghana. Secondly, accountability of public officials. The incident tests the principle that public officials are not above the law. The swift police and political responses highlight its importance. It highlights the importance that we are all the same before the law. Political sensitivity. The involvement of 2 MPs from the main ruling party, the National Democratic Congress, has introduced a political dimension to the incident. So, it's over to you now. If you like this type of content, I'd like to like, share, subscribe. I hope this summary has helped you to understand the key details of this ongoing story. We will keep you updated on the progress of this case when the court cases are maturing from time to time. I would like you to help us grow this channel by liking, sharing, subscribe, and press that notification bell so that we can notify you of new content. And I'd like to end the episode by saying, Ghana first, always. See you in the next episode, and bye for now.